Merry morning and moon, sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your weekend vibes general reading. I say general reading because if you happen to come across this video, there might be a message here for you. If not, I'm just telling stories with the cards. In other words, whatever I say doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm just telling stories. So let's see what's going on. This is take 550. No, there's something in the air tonight. This is Thursday night. All right. The Star. Woohoo. These cards have been giving me a headwitchki. All right. Let's see what else. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, emotions, and feelings. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our money. Seven of Pentacles. This thing's been cropping up everywhere. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. One more. Ace of Pentacles. So, we got lots of pentacles. 3 out of the 5 are pentacles. So we're really kind of focusing on either our hearth and home or how we make our monies. But it's all about stability and security. So that's what I think we've got going on. And it's really kind of a very positive vibe. So I'm going to say it is stability. Security or stability. But anyway, you got 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is about hard work, dedication. But this is patience. You've had a lot of patience. Now it's time for you to reap the rewards of your hard work. It's also time for you to have that nurturing, comfortable, safe, and secure home, relationship, jobs, environment. This is, having that comfort and its stability. Because Ace of Pentacles, you're planting seeds for a successful future. So you've already done the work, though. So it's like you've planted the seeds for a successful future. And then you've been patient about it. Now it's time for this to happen. And then you got Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about the inner child, magic and serendipity, wearing your heart on the sleeve. And then there is the Star, which is, healing past traumas and wishes coming true and hope. So I'm going to say, I think we have done a lot of inner child work. That's what I think we've been doing. This inner child, it's kind of like we're getting reacquainted with ourselves again. I mean, security and stability is important, but I think a lot of us kind of lost contact with this inner child. So I think maybe we've had to really heal some past traumas. We had to really kind of feel hopeful again and, have our wishes come true. But, it all starts with healing that inner child. We're ready to, or we have planted some seeds for a successful future. We've done the work. We've worked hard. We've been very patient. We might need a break, but ultimately we want to have the Queen of Pentacles lifestyle. This is nurturing, comfortable, safe, stable. It's security. This is having comfort, safety, and security in your life, your relationships, your jobs, all around you. So I'm going to say the vibe is security. But I think that, we had to do some inner child work. We had to heal some inner child business. And that was in the past, healing past traumas. And once we started doing that, or if we haven't, we need to start doing that because that's going to really kind of open doors for you. Got the Magician. The Magician is all about as above, so below, manifesting the life that you want, remembering your magic. Yeah. Okay. Got Ace of Pentacles twice. So yeah, there's the beginnings of planting seeds for a successful future. Lots of pentacles, so. And then we have 6 of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. This could be, an inheritance, but this is like giving and, balance in the giving and receiving. And one more. Strength. So it's going to be kind of a karmic weekend. What I think's gone on is, and it's good. It's really good. I think, we've been dealing with, or we're still dealing with, some inner child stuff. We really wanted to, fall in love with this inner child, our inner child, really kind of nurture and love this inner child. Because I think we kind of remembered that we're magic, or we remembered our magic, or we started to believe in our magic again. And doing that, we kind of really got in touch with this inner child. It's like, wow, believing in magic and unicorns and rainbows. And it really helped us heal those past traumas that may have happened in our childhood or whatever to our inner child. But, we remembered the magic. We remembered the magic of our inner child and the innocence. This is the innocence. So, you healed the past traumas. And then, now you can move forward. And plus it took a lot of courage. You did a lot of healing. It was a very karmic situation. This is compassion for self and others, but it's a lot of inner strength. It took a lot of inner strength to heal the inner child, but it was more about healing the past traumas and getting that innocence back, that sense of magic and believing in your own magic. And so I think that now it's time to be planting seeds for a successful future. You want to be able to have a balance in the giving and receiving, that be it financially, energetically, emotionally, you want to have that balance. You've worked hard, and it's time for you to reap the rewards of your hard work. It's taken patience, or, there still might be a need for patience or a pause, or even take a break. Because ultimately, this is where you want to be. You want to have this mature, comfortable, safe, and secure life, relationships, job. You want to have that kind of life. And I think it all comes back to healing this inner child. And, it's going to take some inner strength, but it's going to really heal a lot of things. And the star is healing past traumas too. Also, the star is, the universe wants to grant you a wish. So I'm going to say that it's security. You're working on your security. You're working on stability and having, comfort, creature comforts. So I'm going to pull an oracle card. Oracle cards are just kind of good vibes kind of thing. But I like to pull one card to kind of wrap up the reading. So this reading for this weekend is about security. But it also has to do with healing inner child. It's going to take some inner strength because you're remembering your magic. You're remembering the magic of being, the magic of innocence. So let's pull this card here, an oracle card. And this is kind of like the universe saying, like, this is what I want to say. It is new experiences and possibilities. All right, 18. Look around in nature, notice the new beginnings. New experiences and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You're being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present and trust in your own ability. Plant your seeds. Get out of here. And willingly venture into new territory. Well, I guess you're planting some seeds. And even it might be physically planting seeds, because anyway, that's pretty cool. So it's about security, but you have 2 Ace of Pentacles, which is planting seeds for a successful future. So I think that's pretty groovy. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.